Okay, we'll just hang out here. So sorry, just we reconnected again. I'll just give it a minute. Okay, it looks like my iPad's back up again too. That had went out. So yeah, I'm thinking it's because of the weather and the rain that's coming. But we'll just wait a minute. Maybe you guys will get notified that I'm back on. Hey, here you are. Yes, I'm back. I'm so sorry. Just technical, you know, the stuff. I thought that it was the phone call that came in, but I don't think so. The whole phone froze, the iPad froze. So I think it's the weather that's coming in. So I just kind of stopped, and I've learned to just stop, turn everything off, and turn it back on again. Yes, I'm back. Yes, thank you. We had horrible rain in Maryland. Yes, and it's so gloomy out. It looks like we are expecting a bad storm. So I don't really know. Tell you the truth, I had Bewitched on this morning. Yes, ma'am, I'm back, Joan. Thank you guys for hanging in here and understanding technical difficulties when you're live. So we got to the point to where in part 1 that we made the base of the card here. And I'll just go back over just in case you're just watching part 2. So it's 4 1/4 by 8. That's what this is. Scored at 1 1/4, 2 1/2, 5 1/2, and 6 3/4. My silver is from our silver paper, that brushed silver paper. And you cut 4 at 4 by 1. And my DSP is Whimsical Trees. And it's 3 3/4 by 3/4. I just put them together, and that's where we're at here. I made the bridge, because this is called a bridge card. I learned that. My silver is 5 1/2 by 1 1/4, and the basic white is 5 1/4 by 1. I stamped the Merry Snowflakes to the right side because we were at making this pretty embellishment. Okay. Oh, well, and then we did this for the inside. We cut the snowflake. There's beautiful stitching. And then there's, I have something on there. And then these little pieces that came in the die set to add really cute little snowflakes kind of pouring down on your corners of your card. This piece will go right in here, okay? But you need to cut 2 of these. These are 2 3/4 by 4. 2 3/4 by 4. When I'm done with the video, and even on part 1, I'm going to put a list below of all the measurements, okay? So this is 2 3/4 by 4. 2 3/4 by 4. And you need to cut 2 of those. Okay. Now, because we're going to put 1 on the back for sentiment. Just like that. Okay. Which I forgot to take that sentiment out. So that's good. Okay. Now, let's go ahead. And now that we're back, good morning and thank you for joining. I appreciate everyone hopping back on. I had some technical difficulties. Thank you, because I'm live. But this is part 2. Good morning, Cheryl. Good morning, everyone. Okay, so I have some adhesive on some backs and some I don't. This is the little pink one that we're going to put on here, the little blushing bride. I had a little trouble with the mini, so I switched over to the big one. And actually, it's easier because I could cut everything all at once. And I am going through some adhesive strips, so I'm going to run it back through here. Great. And we're going to make cute snowflakes. So look at how pretty that is. I didn't want to leave that stitching. I wish the stitching was in and out, you know. So I had to use something with the stitching. So that's how I came up with this inside of the card. It's just so pretty. All right, let's get all of our pieces out of here. And I have a little cup here. You can hear me throwing all my little pieces in so that I don't lose them. This one has adhesive on the back of it because that one has to stick down. And so does this one here. And this will just poke right out of here. It'll just pop right out. Wonderful. I'll take the little, let's see if I could get these little insides out, right here. Little dot inside. It really doesn't matter. We're going to put oh, well, it does in this one goes in the center. The one on the outside doesn't matter because we're going to put a pearl there. So here we go. We'll just pop these out nicely. They're already loose. They just kind of stick in there because of the adhesive. But really, if I would have peeled the adhesive off, they come out in the adhesive. Then this is the solid snowflake. Isn't that pretty? And like I said, we did this all with our, that metallic paper that we have. And I'll list everything under the video also. Okay. Let me get my little pieces and parts out of the way here. And let's see. I think we're done cutting. If we need to, we'll bring it back in. All right, let's make our snowflake. I like doing that. So here's our little silver part. And now we're going to put our pink on top. I shouldn't say pink, blushing bride. And see these points right here? I don't want them up in here. I want them to hang off of my little snowflake there, my silver snowflake. And then this is going to go right on here. And I'm just going to put the straight piece on the one that's shorter, and the one that has the like diamond at the end of it, I'll put that on the point. Let's go ahead and do that now. Now see, we have a center here and we have all these right here, but that adhesive should peel that right out of there, or at least most of it. I love the adhesive back. See, takes it right out. I love to make a sticker out of things. I was telling folks the other day, a lot of times when I design things, I don't put the adhesive on the back of it because I would have adhesive on so many pieces that I wasn't using, you know, so, but when I do this, then I put in the point, the longer one. That's how I kind of line those up, just like that. And then this is going to pop up on here with a dimensional, just like this. And again, the points right here, the longer points are going toward the shorter. This way, you have some nice dimension on that. See how pretty that looks? Look how pretty. Made a nice little snowflake, didn't we? I like snowflakes. I like snowflakes and snowmen and yeah, all kinds of stuff. We like everything, right? Okay, now this one, let's do this. Let's bring in our card right here. And we're going to want to use our seal with this because of the, I don't want the liquid glue to squish out, okay, around where I've put those little decorative parts. So just a little seal. And here, and that's plenty. And I'm going to put this right here in the center. See, I've done all this before we put that bridge on. This way you have a nice flat surface to work on. Isn't that cute? But that's plain, right? So we're going to go ahead and add our pretty little snowflake here, and you're going to watch this just come alive with this one snowflake. Look how pretty that is. I love it. I love it. Yes, Sue, thank you for finding me. Thank you. Yes, I'm so sorry. Just a little technical difficulties, and it happens when you're live. Like I said, the iPad went out. I'm sure the TV in the living room went out, so something was going on there. I don't know. Okay, let's move this aside. We'll work on that in just a moment again. And we're going to do the back. So let's go ahead, and I do need my blushing bride. May the happiness of family, the joys of friendship, and the warmth of love surround you this season, right here. Okay. Let's see. In Blushing Bride. I'm going to put it toward the top. Right there. And I love this little swoosh. I love swooshes, and I love like splatter. But this reminds me of snowflakes blowing in on the wind. You know, on a windy, snowy day. So I'm going to put that there. Let's move that aside. Let's bring our envelope in, and let's put some swooshes on our envelope. Reminds me of a breeze. I know, right? Okay. Now what we're going to do is bring our card base back in, and we're going to flip it over. This is where you will put your sentiment right here. Go ahead and glue this down with some Tombow. I appreciate you guys finding me again. That happens, but it's okay. If you didn't find me, you can always watch the replay. Now remember, on this stamp, happiness, joy, and warmth is just a little darker, and that's the way it should be. Okay, now what we're gonna do is attach our Merry Everything. And so we have a flat card here, which again, it's too big to go in an envelope just yet. So we have to put our bridge on. So on this side, or you could work on either side, wherever you want this, attach it to one side first, whichever side, okay? So I'm just gonna use a little seal back here. And I know I can put it in about an inch, okay? I like snow too from the comfort of the inside. Yes, oh, I agree, Carrie, I agree. I like to watch it snow, and I love that it's so quiet when it snows. So I'm going to line this up. Watch how I do this. I'm gonna line this up right here with my Blushing Bride and put it where I want it. And I'm gonna stick it down, okay? Now I'm gonna bring this in, I'm gonna fold it, and we're gonna bring that across. That is as easy peasy as that is, okay? Don't let, even if you're new to stamping, and creating cards, don't let something like this like throw you, because it's the base, getting your score marks right, and look at how easy that is, okay? So now I'm gonna just flip this over. I'm gonna add just the same amount of seal on this side, just about an inch of it, just like that. And I'm going to fold this, and I'm gonna push that flat. It's gonna stay straight, all right? And there it is, yay! Okay, now, if you had anything hanging out the back here, now would be the time to trim, okay? I don't, I got lucky on this one. This one, I have to admit, I did, and I had to trim just a little, just to shave a little bit off of one end. I remember doing that yesterday. Okay, so here we go, but again, it looks so plain. Look how pretty. Isn't that nice? Watch when we add this. Bam! So wonderful. Okay, we're gonna put 2 dimensionals here. Just a small little embellishment of making this pretty snowflake out of some pink and silver. Whoop. And again, I'm not putting it like, you know, this would be 12 and 6 o'clock. I'm turning it just a little bit there. And I don't want it to come off of the card here because it has to fit in the envelope. Now, it looks beautiful, but I promise adding the pearls even makes it better. So I want to take a large one, and I want to put it right here in the center of this snowflake. Look at how elegant that pearl allows that to look, right? And we're going to put 2 up here. We're going to put a large one and then a smaller one, just to give it some accent. But you definitely want different sizes here. Cute, right? Just like that. How pretty. Okay, here is our card for today. Again, I appreciate you guys hopping back on here. If you didn't get to, thank you for watching part 1 and part 2 of my bridge card. It happens. It just happens. And they fit as soon as you fold it down. I love this. It fits in the A2 size card. Either way you fold it. Isn't that awesome? But then when you display it, it's just so pretty. So here is our card for today. Thank you everyone for watching. Please go. Thank you so much, Mary. I appreciate it. And again, use this pattern for anything. Put a balloon here. Make a happy birthday card. It's absolutely a wonderful, wonderful base to start with any set that you're going to use. And thanks again for watching on part 1, all of my goodies from On Stage at Home. Part 1 has everything. I showed everything, even the Silver Elite gift that they sent to Silver Elite and above. And I really, really appreciate everyone and all of your help with me and my business, because I wouldn't be where I'm at today if it wasn't for everyone. Customers, team members, friends, paper pumpkin people, loyal watchers on here, subscribers. It's a whole collaboration of all of it that makes a success. And I really, really appreciate you guys. My gifts and my training and everything from Stampin' Up, and Rhonda Wade also, I absolutely appreciate all of it. It has really helped me to grow to the point that I'm very, very comfortable right now. So thank you so much. And again, please try this base with any style, any DSP, anything that you want to do. You could do flowers, anything. I just happen to do snowflakes. Thank you so much for the thumbs up. Thanks, Cheryl. I appreciate it. All right, guys, I will see you tomorrow. And let's see, tomorrow we are going to make, as quiet and subtle as this card is, we're going to make this one right here. Use a little bit of gold from the ephemera packs. I know you guys have these because I know that a lot of people ordered them. So I wanted to use some product, and we're going to make this one tomorrow. All right, guys, I'll see you then 10 o'clock on Facebook Live, and hopefully we will not have any mechanical difficulties or, glitches like that. So, but it happens, and I appreciate everyone. Thanks again. Go to your little space and do some happy crafting today. Thanks again.